There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.
That was part of the speech Pale Blue Dot by Carl Sagan. And that little dot you're seeing on the screen is a photo from planet Earth taken 3.7 billion miles away from home. The term astrophobia, not to be confused with astrophobia, refers to an intense and irrational fear of space and stars. This fear is very specific to some people and for many different reasons. But where does this originate from? Well, for starters, the term astrophobia comes from the Greek words astron and phobia. Astron meaning celestial body, and phobia meaning fear. And now, you may be wondering, well, what are some examples of astrophobia then? My friend, you're in luck. Let me introduce you to a wonderful game that does the concept of astrophobia with a little twist. Its name is Voyager 19. Voyager 19 is a game that puts you in the perspective of an astronaut taking control of the ship Voyager 19, and your job is to do two things: find more planets to colonize and figure out what happened to the Magellan Science Expedition, a crew that went before you. Everything's going well. You take a photo of a planet, take a recording, and then you move on to the next planet or star. Eventually, you find the Magellan team, or at least what's left of it. However, they left behind some files. And between every single solar system that you go through, you start unlocking those files. And not only that, eventually though, you find a weird looking planet. And although at first you play it off as a unique looking planet, the radio signal says something else. From what you see, the planet seems to have what looks like a heartbeat. But despite that, you continue on. And as you go, not only do the sounds of the planets get more eerie and sinister, but that first planet that you saw with the heartbeat, you start to see it everywhere else, almost like it's following you. I'm gonna leave it at that for this game because I don't want to spoil the ending as it's a great game. But if it does seem interesting, go ahead and definitely check it out. Another place that shows astrophobia quite well is the movie franchise Alien. And of course, it does this with the xenomorph. The Alien franchise has grown massively ever since it came out, with its latest movie being released in 2024. But aside from the whole movie, I'm here to talk about the alien, the xenomorph. The xenomorph is a unique creature. Not only does it look, well, interesting, but it's also strange. We don't really know how it haunts properly. We do have an idea of how it came to be, but we don't really know the proper way of hunting, which just adds to the horror. We don't know if it's uses scent or sound, or if it has some other worldly type of mechanism to hunt. But one thing for sure is that this creature is terrifying, and it's a great way to show the idea of astrophobia, to show that there could be something like that out there on a planet far away, and we just have no idea about it. And now, you may be wondering, why do some people feel astrophobia? And well, like I said earlier, it depends on the person. But the main reason seems to be other phobias, if anything. Space has a lot, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot of different things. Yet, it's also empty and dark. And that might be one of the reasons. Space can produce nyctophobia due to its darkness, megalophobia to the huge planets and stars out there, and also xenophobia, the fear of the unknown. Astrophobia is a strange and unique phobia, but one thing is for sure: space is filled with mysteries, and humans are a long way from finding the answer to these questions. So remember, next time you look up into space and you get that uneasy feeling, that, my friend, is astrophobia.